An invasion is coming to free Europe.
Hello everyone, my name is Geto-Daci and this is classified Friends 44, a very good turn-based strategy game that the action takes place in France during the World War II.
When D-Day comes,
What you will have to do in this game is to control a few heroes that are going to make missions and are going to prepare for D-Day and fight the enemies, no? Like I said, it's a turn-based strategy, it's not so exploration, there is nothing in this game, so no exploration. You have a lot of missions, you have a lot of combat, and also a part of the mission you will have these objectives, like you see it here on the left. And those objects are going to give you some supplies. We're going to get to that too. Also, I'm going to explain you what those supplies are for. For choosing missions, you can choose whichever you want, in whichever order you want. Some of them later are going to be bind to each other, so if you're going to choose one, the other is going to be not going to be able to do, and so on. Then we have the Basecamp, where you will have your heroes. You will get some information about them, and also if you interact with them or listen to those conversations like you see here, you will gain morale and fatigue points back. Going to talk about that too, what is morale and what is fatigue, and what are they how are they going to influence your gameplay. And I'm going to tell you that very big, especially the morale, is going to have a very big part in your fighting and your strategy, no? Fatigue also is going to accumulate during missions, so after every mission you're going to have one fatigue, one point of fatigue plus, that is going to actually take one of your action points, so you're going to lose one action point from the ones you have. Also here you have the Loadout, where you can customize the weapons. You can use your skill points. For now we don't have any, and you can also use the appearance, change the appearance of your heroes. You're going to have different type of heroes, like you can see next to their names you have these little icons that show you what type of heroes you have and what type of weapon they can use. You cannot set any type of all type of weapons to all heroes. So some they can use rifles, others they use shotguns, others they use semi-automatic rifles and so on. And also you can put a secondary weapon there. In the secondary weapon you are free to choose wherever you wish for each hero that you have, soldier, let's call them hero. It's a little, don't know, but yes, maybe just related to the benchmark of the turn-based strategy games, that is Hero of Might and Magic, like no. So here is the secondary weapon. Also this one is free to use, to set to any of your heroes, of your soldiers, whatever the weapon you want, no? You can see here also the characteristic of the weapons, what actually does. They can have also an extra effect, like here you see that hip fire, and then this is disrupted 100%, and also then you have the damage, the moral damage, accuracy, so on, loadout and layout and so on. So now you can also, you have the melee, that is actually just a knife. We have just one for now. Then later you can acquire a new type of knives, and you will be able to set those. They will do more damage, something like that. And here you have also, you can set a grenade. We have different type of grenades. Anti-tank. You have that satchel charge that actually is going to take a few rounds to explode. And you have the grenade that explodes at the impact, no? For now, you can only set up one grenade. Later in the game, you will be able, for some characters too. Look, I found a very good, very good name for the character, for the hero's character. You can set up more than one grenade later when you unlock skills, but those happen just for some characters, not for everyone. For the class of the characters, well, you have the main, no, you have one that is leader, you have like a sniper set, let's say, you have one that uses shotgun, and usually the other medic type, medic class, and then you have the one that use rifle, and let's say is more the, like this one, submachine gun, is more like the muscle type of soldier, no? Attacker, no? So yeah, I spent a little time, it was in the beginning, to read every single characteristic of those weapons and to understand exactly what I am dealing with. Here is the customization of your outfit. Here you will see you have different type of characters, some British, some you have an English, you have a French, no? I think those are the 3 nations for now, and later as I played in the game I didn't got other nations, I guess. So you have this tribe, 3 types of nation, and of course you have the outfits for each one, and you cannot set one from one country to other. The outfit is to be for the same country. Also you're going to have also female characters that of course they are, of course, well, in this game, of course, they cannot wear male pants, no? So they will wear female pants. You're going to have those type of outfits also, so as jackets, skirts, and so on. Yes, I know it's not. Don't make a big deal. It's just a game, so it's nothing about being why is that and why is this. Just forget it. It's just a video game, no? In the beginning, some of the items that you can put, they have also some bonuses. Most of them, they don't have nothing because it's in the beginning, no? But later you will get a lot of outfits. They will increase your HP, your attack. Look, this one has morale recovery 6%. So they have some maximum morale plus 4 and so on. Yes, you're going to say, oh, morale, what is this? Plus health. I prefer plus health. You will understand as you play the game that morale plays a very, very important part in this game. Yes. If your troop, we're going to get in the combat, and you're going to see there what exactly morale is doing and why it is so important. Graphics wise, we're going to talk about them also when we're going to get into the fight. So you see, we made that conversation, we get 10 supplies, now we have 20. Also, we customized our character, we got another 10 supplies. We have 2 missions. You will see here ambush, both of them are ambush. There are 3 types of mission: ambush, stealth, and assault. The ambush mission is what happens in the ambush mission. We're going to say a little. Look, like you saw, I was able to use 4 of my characters. In every combat you can choose 4. Some of them they will give you another 1 or even 2, depending on type of mission that comes with the mission, and you're not going to be able to choose which, so they are just coming with the mission. So we got into the combat. The map, this is the battlefield, is going to, that is all that you exploration is, but is not so much as an exploration. So let's say a little about ambush. You can see here it says that in the middle, up, center, unaware, and you have these 6 lines, sorry. That what it means. So in the ambush mode, you are not detected, the enemy doesn't know that you are there, and you will be able to do some stealth kills.
You need me?
In which you will have to be sure that you're not going to be detected. Like you can see, you get that like say yellow area. That means that is the area where the enemy can hear you do that stealth kill. And for every stealth kill is going to fill a line here up. When you're going to have all the 6 line filled, then you're going to trigger an ambush, and in that ambush you're going to be able to have another turn immediately, even if you spent all your action points for your characters. So it's very cool because you will trigger that ambush and then you will be able to do again more damage, and also you have the 100% I think critical effect added for that one round. Now that stealth kill almost work for every single character, enemy character, but some of them they are going to be harder to kill those with just with a strike. So be careful to check the information that you're going to get on the side. If it's going to be a kill, it's going to be a noise kill, because other you can kill from one shot, but they have a grenade. They're going to see next to their character, you're going to see different type of other character informational, and that is going to tell you it has a grenade, and the time you're going to kill him, that grenade is going to detonate, and of course it's going to make a lot of noise. And yes, others, they are very more high level enemies, and you're not going to be able to kill from one, and then they're going to of course scream and going to sound alarm. Like this one is a heavy unit. This one you're not going to be able to kill from one strike. I didn't knew at the time, so you will see I'm going to not going to be able to feel the ambush meter, let's call it, and I triggered the alarm. But nothing to be upset about. You can still keep going on. I still managed to eliminate 3 targets with that stealth attack, so it was not a very bad outcome. Here on the left up you will see your objectives in these missions. Also you get these nice animations when you make different kills, not just for the stealth, for the normal shooting also. So you have to free the Jaco block, it's a character. You have to get the key to free him. The key is held by one of the enemies. Then you have to kill all the capturers of block, and then the reinforcements. Reinforcements, where they are going to come and how do you know that and when? You have here on the left down this number, and it's in a red circle with arrow in the direction that is going to happen. So from that direction the reinforcements are going to come, and it's going to take another 4 rounds by the time they are going to be here. Also you have this same countdown here under the objectives, and also it says next to it. No. Other information that you are very good to take in consideration are these arrows that you're going to see, for example, here up now in this exactly footage. Like here, for example, that guy has a arrow, this guy has an arrow pointing in some direction. So that is the direction in which the enemy character is going to move the next round. Why is that important? Well, it's important because if you wanna not declare the triggered alarm, you should be aware not to send one of your character here. Well, you can send it in those bushes, because then it's not going to be detected. But you cannot send it on the behind cover. It's not going to get covered. Only if it's full cover, then yes. But then also it can be that the enemy is going to walk against, next to him, and then it's going to be discovered if it's in his range, if in sight view. So it's going to be discovered again. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. Those directions, where you're going to move your character. If it's a bush, it's not going to be discovered. If it's behind in full cover, also not going to be discovered. If it's half cover, of course, or no cover at all, it's going to be discovered, of course, logically, no? So now, for example, I wanted to kill this guy, and I didn't notice here on the information it says going to detect, going to suppress the target, but going to be detected because it's a heavy unit and you need more just than one strike to be able to kill. But you can do also the next following. You can reload one round before, and you can not do that or no, but I just keep going on because why not? This is the good part of games. Always do something unpredictable happens. It makes it much more fun and much more entertaining. Now, of course, one of the secondary, because these are the secondary objectives, like free block without being detected. It didn't happen. We have still one more. Well, that's it. What can we do? We didn't do that. We're going to get less. We're going to get less points and less goodies, let's say. But who cares? The important thing, we are going to be able to finish the mission, and we are going to have just fun, guys. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection is not something that I'm looking for. If you are the type of player that you want perfection, that you can always load the last round, and you can try a different approach. No? Also, you have these targets like machines or supplies later, or those barrels here. You can shoot them, and for example, the cars also explode when you deplete the entire HP bar. Barrels also explode, so even supply for some reason explode too. Maybe, don't know, they catch fire. Maybe they have some bottle of oil or gasoline, and those supplies just explode. But yes, now let's talk a little about characters and about action points and about what type of attacks they have. So they have the main weapon. They have the secondary weapon. They have then the melee attack, and then it comes the grenade, or in this case the satchel charge. No? And then you have a special skill for every unit. Like for example, that one, it was the moral boost. That is usually it's the captain that has that skill, and that moral boost is very useful, because if some of your one or more of your units have moral down, they are suppressed or braked. I'm going to talk about that too. That they are not going to be able to move. If you are broken, they are not going to move at all. If you are suppressed, they're going to move. They're going to have just half of the action points they normally have. So you're going to need, in this case, 6 points, 3 points, 1 point, 3 points, and this is 3 points of action to use this key. No? If you move and you have 6 points left, because usually you have 12 in for more at the beginning for every character, then you can move 6 squares and you can shoot the main weapon. If you decide to shoot exactly from the position where you are with the main weapon, then you're not going to be able to do nothing. So move anymore. You're just going to all the action points are going to be depleted. Why? Like that is the game is like that. So every action skill that you use is going to deplete all your points. If you're going to use, don't know, like reload or the special skills, in this case not this one, because this is a enhanced critical shot. It's also an action skill. It's going to deplete, but if you use like heal or that moral boost or other, let's say, more passive skills, then you can still fire after that. No. So yes, you will have to see more about that tactic during the gameplay. No? So our reinforcement, the enemy reinforcement arrived, and they are not going to shoot in the first round. That's also something that you will have to keep in mind. So try not to be in that area where they come, or they get behind cover or something. And if you cannot do it exactly until the round that they arrive, remember that you still have one round the possibility to hide. So here, for example, I'm going to move, but I used 8 points to move there, I guess. And still, and then cannot do nothing, because the other character needs 6 points just to shoot. This one needs 1 point to shoot, but has less precision. They do some type of hip fire. Now I can use the grenade, and that's it. So even if it didn't move, I use the grenade, and then I can all my action points are gone. You will be able to change that for some characters when you're going to unlock the necessary skill for it. So that's also a possibility to attack and be able to move after that. And yeah, for some characters, not all of them, they are able to unlock that type of skill. But like I said, the skill tree, you will talk about it also later a little. Every character has a different direction it can go with upgrading a skill, and some are personalized for the skill tree is personalized for the hero class, for the character class, not for every single hero. So you have to keep that in mind. So you see now our character is oppressed, and because of that he's not going to be able to use next round all his action points, no? Or somehow he recovered again a little more. This is the first mission after we finish, let's say, the tutorial. This is the first mission that you're going to do by yourself. So the title I put the second mission, but actually it's the first mission if you think about it, because it's the mission where you start from the beginning and you decide everything that you want to do in the round. You're going to have also that skill to use Overwatch. That a lot of turn-based strategy games have that ability, Overwatch. And in this case, the Overwatch it also has 2 options. I mean, you can set the Overwatch for the region that you can, direction area that you are able to do, or your character is able to do. And then when the enemy step, you will be asked if you wanna trigger the Overwatch or not. So if you wanna shoot or not. So you maybe if you're on stealth mode, or maybe don't know you are still not discovered. So maybe you can wait until more enemies, or don't know, better opportunity. Now we got one of our characters killed, and after the first kill, is going to have 3 rounds to revive, to recover. And you can use him again, but if he gets killed the second time, then he's going to leave the battlefield, so he's going to flee, let's say. He's not going to completely die. You're going to be able to use him again, but for sure you're going to have to heal him now. We are going to talk about that too.
Checking my sector.
When it's going to happen, because I can say now, if there is a possibility to heal injuries, but I cannot show you, so it has no point. Now we got here, we managed to take the key, and we're going to rescue that we're going to free the Jacob block, and we still have a lot of enemies that we have to eliminate. Other way that you can recover your fallen heroes is by using another hero, take it next to him, and you see, we have X if you're going to want to use the trigger fire, and we did. So you can use another character, go next to him, and you can revive him before the 3 rounds happen, if you are able to do so.
Let's finish the job.
If no, you're going to just have to wait. Also, later, some characters are going to develop skills that they can do that from distance. They're not going to be close. They're just going to heal everyone, revive everyone on the battlefield. So every friendly troop on the battlefield, just by using the skill from afar.
Too far. Freedom at last. You are a real hero.
Now we have 5. We have 5 soldiers. Now we have a little more firepower. And you're just going to have to resist and kill everyone. Now let's talk a little about damage. Damage in this game also depends of a lot of factors. Depends if your target is behind cover, if it's full or half cover. Depends of your moral status. Depends of the flanking and so on. So if you going to fire on a target that is behind full cover, you're not going to be able to do no damage or very little. If you're going to fire on a target that is half covered, you will maybe be able to do some damage, depending of your position. If you are flanking, you're going to do better, more damage, and also flanking is going to give you some critical attack bonus, and yeah, it's going to do much more damage, it's going to hurt much more the enemy. If no, a lot of time it can happen that you're going to fire from the same position and you're not going to do no damage, and maybe the enemy is going to do, because the game is like that. No, the game always has to be better, and that is going to be frustrating and going to be annoying. And you're going to say, what kind of type of game is this that you fire and you do no damage? Even then maybe the probability of damage of success is going to be like, I don't know, 70 or 80%. You're going to say, how can be 80% and I didn't hit nothing? Well, I tell you, it depends a lot of your position to the target, and also depends of the type of unit that you use also, because if you have a sniper, it can have much more probability. If you use one character that have hip fire, it's not going to be having too much success, no? The characters that you have in the beginning, they are very good. The weapons that they have, they can do a lot of damage. You can easily pass any stage, and you don't have to be worried, I don't have the necessary weapon, I'm too weak because of that. No, that's not. I passed, I don't know, I think I did like 5 or 6 missions until I got better equipment. Also, a lot of stages is going to give you new, better weapons and better outfit, and you're going to be able to cost or keep those. Later, we're going to talk about factions and how you can improve your gear too with faction, and those are very, very important. They can give you a very big boost on your heroes. I think we are down to 1 or 2 enemies you see they're doing the moral damage.
I'm taking fire.
For now we have a lot of moral on all our units. Other thing that you have to also consider is reloading. So if you are in a position that you don't want to move, but you cannot act too much, then also consider to reload. Because you see here on this carabine, for example, we have 3 bullets and they are all gone. So now we have to reload. We need 5 action points. Almost every main weapon is 5 points to load, and then we can use it again. But if you are in the good position but you don't have bullets, you have to reload, then you're not going to be able to, because that carabine is 5 to load and 6 to shoot. Then it's going to need almost all your action points to be able to shoot one.
God's got a plan for me.
We got down to 1 guy. Now we are here in melee combat, because also there is another thing that you have to have in consideration in this game is friendly fire, and be sure that you're not going to shoot your own guys, because you can do very big damage, and most important, you can do a lot of moral damage. You see now this character, he has no moral, therefore he is not going to act around the next round, and you saw we acted and then it passed directly to us because he has no moral and he's not going to be able to act. And then we were able to finish him in melee combat. So we managed to finish our mission. We only didn't do a secondary objective complete, and that's therefore, and because we also took damage, one of our characters died one time, we got only 3 stars. We got, but okay, there's not 5 star, I don't care really. If you want, you can always, these are the goodies that we got. We got 1 character, a pistol and a jacket. And as you can see, after the mission, all the characters got 1 fatigue, a negative point, and Vincent, because he died one time, got 1 HP, 1 health point less too. You can restart the mission, or you can continue as it is. And yeah, it's your decision. If you are not happy with the outcome every time, you can or you can load the round that you want also. Don't know how many autosaves are, but you can try that too. After every mission, you're going to get a little cinematic. You can skip it, you can watch it. There is this type of drawing animation type of cinematic, so it's up to you. If you are the type of player that you want to know about the story too, everything that is possible to know, you can listen to it.
The capitalist Americans and British.
We managed to finish the mission, so I managed to finish the mission.
When we win,
pretty successful, I can say. Not going to complain, I'm not going to restart. I'm just going to go keep ahead. If you wanna try again, there is no mystery. I mean, it's not a special way to go. You will understand that as you play the game. It's not special. It's a very little missions where you have to go a certain way to be successful. It's almost like free to go everywhere. Here is going to tell you again what we got from the mission, and also you get these 8 points for the radical faction. We have 3 factions and 1 are the radical. How are you going to get the points for every faction? Well, you complete a mission from that faction region, then you're going to get points for that faction. Very easy, very easy. Almost every mission gives 8 points. So now after you manage, then you're going to also unlock one of the region, one of the part of that region, of those faction region, and you can choose which. That was my first playthrough, that's why it's taking so long. I was reading exactly what that was the information. For example, here If you get all the 3 parts unlocked, you're going to get 10 XP from mission. Here you're going to get strength, you're going to get 1 more reward, and so on. So every region is going to give you an extra bonus if you manage to unlock it. And you see here, this region is for from Picardy faction, then you have this region is from other faction, I forgot the name, and you're going to have here another region for another faction. So if you complete missions from that region faction region, then you're going to get points for the faction.
Guy who has parachuted in and needs a hand. This guy comes with a reputation as a hoodlum.
So we got another objective, like I said, to complete, to unlock all the 3 parts of the region. Now we got 1 day less for D-Day. You see here you have the meter also, just a little until this pop up. Here up in the middle you have this star and you have that meter, and you say the countdown is 51 days until D-Day. Don't know exactly when it's going to happen D-Day because I didn't get so far, but yes. So like I said, radicals, Gaullists and criminals, those are the 3 factions, no? And they are going to give you, when you unlock different levels, they are going to give you a shop. Every faction has a store, and in those store with supplies you're going to be able to buy better weapons, better equipment, and yeah, altogether get much stronger. You see, different levels, different, these are locked because we are only at level 2. As you go up, you're going to get much better weapons and much better outfit also, no? So yeah, that is a good way to get much stronger, and to also get weapons that have also some effects next to them, like this one that disrupt fire 100%, and yeah. Again, we finished the mission. Again, we're going to have here another conversation objective, and the other tools that were already there to activate and to complete more mission. Also, you get some supplies, no? So these supplies are important. Don't spend them very unwisely, because you don't get too many, and the items are pretty expensive. So yeah, keep that in mind too. A lot of things to keep in mind, but overall, graphics are pretty good. Animation is amazing. The gameplay, it's not like it's not like, I mean, they have some typical turn-based strategy things in it, but it's not like same old game. Now you have some other type of effect, the things that you have to take in consideration, and you cannot find in other games, like moral and flanking and stuff like that. What flanking you can find in Heroes also, but not in every single one, no? And it doesn't have the same effect like here. I can say about the game that it's pretty good. I like it very much. It's very don't know, addictive when you start doing that, and I like turn-based strategy. I like soldiers when I was a little playing with plastic soldiers and so on. So this is a more upgraded version of it, even if it's just on screen. But it's very good. Graphics are amazing. You're going to have a lot of gameplay time. There are a lot of missions. There are a lot of ways that you can go. A lot of decisions that you can make. You can choose one or the other. So it's also replayability in this game, because you will understand there are a lot of missions, like I said, if you choose one, the other disappears. And you will have also some DLCs for this game you have, and yeah, it's pretty good. I like it very much. I'm going to post my playthrough as long as people are watching and they want to see it. I'm going to post it. Some of the videos I'm going to maybe post them without comments, because as already I told like most of the things that you need to know about it, the strategy wise, and then it's not much more that you have to clear up. It's just gameplay, fun gameplay, I hope. If you want me to keep commenting over the gameplay, I will do that. If not, then I will do it. If you want me to comment but don't show my face, because I have a beard and gray hair, then I'm not gonna. But yeah, that depends of the comments in the comment section, if it's that thing. So now we have here the skill tree also. That is something new that we didn't talk about it until now. You see here you have 4 ways direction that you can go with these 2. So you can, like this is our leader, you can go commander, hero, tactician, officer. And you have different skills everywhere. Some skills are repeating, like you see you have this like EKG type of design, and that is HP points and so on. But then you have a lot of distinct skills, and you can go whichever direction you want. That depends on you, of your gameplay, of your game style, of what do you think is where it's going to work better. I'm pretty sure, as far as I already am in the game, that is no wrong decision. You can go any way you want. If you have 2 characters from the same class, you can maybe choose one in one direction and the other in the other direction and see how that works. It's up to you, no? I don't think there is a amazing way to go and the other way it's very, very bad. No, I think it's more depends of your gameplay style. That is what is going to make the difference in your decision. How you want to play. If you all like to make more stealth, if you want to be more defense, if you want to be more, if you are more to attack and so on, then you will go to that in that direction. Some skills are pretty good to have, like you have a skill where you not going to make noise when you cut a fence. You have another skill when you're not going to make a noise when, or at least not too much, you're going to make noise, but it's not going to be detectable. It's going to be more stealthy, You're not going to make noise when you break a window, no? You're not going to make the noise when you do a stealth kill. Those are some skills that are good to have. Or you have skills where you can pack 2 grenades. Also something very useful. 2 grenades is going to make a lot of difference, because they are doing a lot of damage and they are doing a lot of moral damage too. So these are the type of skills that maybe, okay, let's say make the difference. Or, but for example, for the leader, you have the skill where you can still use your action points, even if you do an use an active skill. That is also something that it can help a lot. The rest, it's up to you, what you think is better, what you think is much manageable for you. It takes me a lot of time to check this skill tree, because I was reading it for the first time. So this is almost all about this video. If you like this, please give a like, share, comment and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, please. I'm new. I'm trying to improve every day and to post much more interesting videos.
For more videos, go to Geto-Daci, gaming channel recommended against symptoms of boredom, sadness and breaking controllers. Possible side effects may include excessive laughter, sudden burst of excitement, mild addiction to epic content. Warning, don't operate heavy machinery. While watching, keep away from non-gamers, may cause confusion. If symptoms persist, raise the dosage and subscribe to Geto-Daci gaming channel.